this is Stefanie. Thank you for joining me in my video about how to reduce stress by using breathing techniques. Today I want to show you a form of breathing technique which is very common in Yin Yoga. And in this form of breathing, you try to harmonize the energies of Yin and Yang. In Yin Yoga, we have a great influence of the traditional Chinese medicine, and Yin and Yang play an important role, and we always try to balance these energies. And for this technique, you use your hands, and it's best if you come into an ankle or toe stretch, because we also have meridians in our toes, and in this way we can already activate these meridians. So if that works fine for you, come into an ankle or toe stretch. If that's hard for you, you can also use pillows or a bolster, of course. And if you still have problems doing these poses, then you're happy to, then you can of course also come into easy pose or whatever works fine for you. You sit up straight and you start with your hands in prayer pose in front of your heart. If you want to, you can close your eyes and breathe in here. And when you breathe out, you slowly push your hands forward, like in slow motion. And at the end of the out breath, you turn the palms upwards, and then you roll from the little finger, from the pinky until to the thumb, and roll the hands in and the wrists and also the elbows. And when you breathe out, you push the hands slowly in shoulder height to the sides. Same thing again. You reverse. You put the palms up to the ceiling, and then you roll in your fingers, your wrists and your elbows very slowly and also very softly. And you repeat. When you breathe in, you bring your hands near to your body, and when you breathe out, you push them to the sides or to the front. Let the breath flow very naturally in and out. You can imagine that you harmonize the energies of Yin and Yang doing this exercise. When you breathe in, you can imagine that you are gathering qi in your hands and you're filling yourself up with positive, fresh qi. And when you breathe out, you're pushing old qi, negative qi out, so it can get neutralized again in the energy field. You breathe in and gather the qi. You breathe out and bring negative qi outside of your body to neutralize it in the energy field. Keep on doing that in your own rhythm, very slowly, very softly. You can use this technique all by itself, or before you do practice, or also afterwards. And do it as long as it feels good to you. It has a very calming and relaxing energy. And it's wonderful if you feel stressed out, to center yourself again. If you want to finish Then do one last cycle of breath. And then bring your hands back to your legs. Rest in stillness for a few more breaths to feel the energy of this technique. When you're ready, then you can come into a counter pose. That means if you are in an ankle stretch, you come into a toe stretch. Or if you were in the toe stretch, then you come into the ankle stretch to activate the meridians from both sides in the toes. And the toe stretch pose is usually pretty uncomfortable for a lot of people. That's because of the fascia which we have in our soles of the feet. And oftentimes this part of the fascia is not very happy because we wear shoes way too often. And it's usually a good advice to practice it more often if this feels very uncomfortable to you. Okay, now bring your legs up to the front and circle the ankles. Switch sides. And then move your feet back and front a few times. And relax. You can extend this technique as long as you want, and you find many more techniques in my books, especially in my book Being Healthy with Yin Yoga, which will be released in 2019, and also on my website yinyoga.de. And I appreciate it if you like this video, if you give me a thumbs up, or if you subscribe to my channel. So I will see you again next time. Thank you so much for joining me in this video about how to reduce stress by using the right breathing techniques. Namaste.